welcome to another extravagant episode of the Shameless Goals podcast. It's your boy Dan the Man. I'm in this thing.
Yo, what's up? This is my bad, Tony. I cut you off. But go ahead.
No, you all good. This is Tony, the one and only, man. We're gonna keep it going. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, don't cut me off. It's your boy Kenny Ken. What's up?
I hate that name so much, dog. Oh
Kenny
my
Ken
God.
Kenny Ken,
That
bro.
shit's so long.
It's 2020, 2020, or 10, however you say
I
it.
got you.
Whatever the fuck. Yo, what's good? You know, you remember a little Kenny Ken. You remember Dan the Man. I'm in this, but we got Tony and we got Mike. Not to be confused with Big
sir.
Mike, but
Little Mike.
not Little
Nice,
Mike.
again, just the other one.
Little big man.
Just so you're other Mike.
Just
Other Mike.
Just
Other
Mike.
Mike. Little Mike is offensive. You can see a Little Mike. You want to rub him on the head. Little
Right.
Mike.
And don't do that. Because we got to swear. We have to shoot the fair one.
You do.
For sure.
Little Mike. Yo, what's good? How y'all boys feeling today?
Fantastic. Holmes, fantastic. How about you guys?
I'm good.
Today's a great day, man.
It
Good
is,
football,
absolutely.
everything's going on.
Football's on. We got a little
Mhm.
drink in our system right now, so we about to get this thing popping.
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah. And you just came from
Where
Mexico
you just came from?
Yeah, I just came from Cancun. It was tight. Cancun, we got to do that as a group.
as a
trip.
unit, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
For
Yeah,
sure,
we do.
for sure.
This group right here.
Man trip. Damn, you excluding niggas already? Niggas said this group right here. shit, fool.
No, I'm saying it's like if you got different circles, so it's like
No, absolutely.
I
yeah,
hear you.
exactly. You got boom.
Just gotta ask the wife first. You know
Yeah. Always need
Can I go out the
permission for
country?
that.
Gotta get that permission. No, well,
Yeah,
that's
man.
tough.
I mean,
Well,
besides that, what else we had going on this weekend? Again, we had amongst all things football and
yeah.
college football, regular football.
Okay.
We had a soundtrack for the boys
For
from
the
our
boy.
from Drake and Future.
Oh yeah.
Future also, aka the Toxic Lord and Savior,
I mean,
Nadavius Wilburn. They dropped the track "Life Is Good." Life is good in 2020. Hopefully,
Life
for all
is
y'all
good.
boys too.
Bless.
I mean,
and,
yes,
Amongst other things, plenty quotables in that song. But
Like
when
what?
Future said, "I ride for my niggas, and I lie to my bitch,"
preach.
woo,
Preach. What?
that took me to a
Pre-marriage,
place.
pre-marriage.
That took me to a place, and I just thought that, hey, one, that's an interesting thing to say. Number one,
Right.
and two, I thought that's something we could all go over today, discuss in depth why Future would feel that way, and why we,
Why most men
washed
feel that way?
as we are, agree.
All right. So, what he said? I'll ride for my niggas and I'll lie to my bitch.
That's right.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's intense,
It's
and it's
bros
crazy.
over hoes, man.
That's
at all
it.
points.
And that's what I think Future was alluding to, the concept of putting your homeboys, friends, bros
before your girl,
before
or any
your
girl,
woman.
or
Right.
any girl.
He said
Yeah.
for my bitch. So
that's
his
tough.
own,
That's tough.
you know. So that's something we could definitely delve
Deep
into
dive
today,
on.
for
Do
sure.
y'all agree with that? Like, or no, I'm not going to ask that. Hold on, time.
For sure.
So no, I don't agree with it like word for word, but I understand where he's coming from. That's the bro code. You know what I'm saying? So like the bro code to me is I got to look out for my boy. Like I can't shame him. I can't hate on him. And if I got to lie for him, I got to take one for the
Oh,
team.
wait.
Most definitely.
You talking about the bro code in its entirety, like
In its entirety.
the general
generally
bro
speaking,
code.
yeah.
Okay. I guess I cut you off a little bit. So, what's your main bro code? Like, what when you think of the bro code, what do you think of?
So for me is one, not hating on your boy.
Oh,
Two, just riding for him in the
Oh, you got
sense
a
that
list.
sometimes you gotta take one for the team.
always, man.
So that's to me that's the bro code, and in every different kind of scenario, you can see how does bro code apply here. And
Those two things fit. Okay.
pretty. So how's bro code for y'all?
I would
Go ahead.
definitely say bro code has to be like the holding the secrets for me, man. Like even if we stop talking, we get into a point where we're not even cool anymore, you still gotta hold that bro code to the chest. Like that's the number one for me.
Even
man.
if we're enemies.
Even
Oh,
if we're
like
enemies,
shit y'all
yeah.
been through or shit y'all like, yeah.
Like,
Okay.
You know all my secrets. This is not the time because we're not talking for you to bring anything up ever again.
Exactly. As far as bro code is concerned, if y'all was once bros, y'all bros for life.
Bros
Even
for
y'all-
life, no
even
matter
when y'all
what.
enemies.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you know too much stuff.
You gotta hold that one.
You can't just put me out there because whatever we fell out. Nah.
Yeah, that's actually trash. That's a
Administer
fucking,
the bro code at all times, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I think in that sense, it's like, well, if we're enemies, then I'm trying to injure you in a physical, sometimes, or an emotion, at least an emotional state.
Yeah,
So-
but I mean, so let's say just not enemies. Let's just say for whatever reason, at one time, like, let's say y'all was college homeboys. Y'all was like during the college, y'all used to be like, doing whatever. Like, I can't be now. Like, we went our separate ways. We went in two different life directions. Now that we're not as cool as whatever. My name may come up in situation, or you may bring me up. You can't use the opportunity to shit on me. Like, damn, we was never bros then.
Yeah, I mean, I just think it goes situation by situation. In some situations, you got to know that I just can't cross certain lines, and it's just something that, for whatever reason, if that's your bro, you really know what that line is. Even if y'all not like that no more.
Right.
And I think what's amazing is, like, right now we're talking about being the bro code amongst enemies, or amongst people you don't even associate with anymore.
Right.
You could even imagine what it is like between friends. So, like, for me, like, bro code is amongst friends. It's the number one thing is, like Tony said, one, protecting your secrets, and two, just us always being in the same mind frame that I'm not going to infringe on your whatever you've built, whatever that is, whether with your lady or with
A
company. I just cannot infringe on your personal box space. And I think that's just what bro code does. So it's like, boom, say me and you are back in the days, we're at a bar or whatever, and you step to a woman. That's bro code just signifies to me that, yo, you recognize that is your woman.
Right.
Period. Boom.
But a lot of people don't feel that way, actually, though. Like, they feel like that's free game. Like, some people, like, among some bros, they feel like, yo, whichever one she, like, into more first. Like, if she, like, you know what I mean?
I for sure agree with that. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's like a free-for-all until it's said and done. Like, just because my eyes on this girl, nobody else get to holler at her?
Absolutely not. Yo, I see a chick and you see a chick, that's my own. Bingo, it's my own.
So whoever
remove
looks at her
yourself
first.
Yo, this is a big space. This is a big bar. Go find another. There's more.
But if you're keeping it a buck, it kind of just depends on what you hollering at her for. Like, is it just to holler at her because you think I like her? Is this just somebody you never met before?
I'm trying to get married.
So if it's like that, yeah, no, I'm not
It's a chick
gonna
at
holler
a bar though. Like,
It's a for random, then we could both
it's
holler at her.
random.
If it's a random, we could
She
both
could
holler
be
at
a
her.
random, but I see a future with her.
Bro, hoes are for everybody though until she's.
She is not that. Don't call out that.
I mean, that's just the way dudes think. Like, she's HOE until you make it a claim on her.
HOE? What the fuck? What the fuck is?
But not necessarily, because we talking about it in the bar. So what if it's somebody that you know? It's like, loosely. It's like, okay, there go Sharon over there. I want to holler at Sharon. You know I like Sharon. I'm going to holler at her right now.
Well, nigga, I want to holler at her too.
But that's different. You got to know, like, is this what type of hollering am I trying to do right now?
I'm here to
figure that out.
I'm here to have
that's a
sex with her
conversation
tonight.
that
Yeah,
I'm
most
here-
niggas, they just want to,
I'm
like,
going
smash.
to a club to have sex with her tonight. That's the point of going to a club.
That's the point of going to a club?
You going to find a wife?
Let me tell my
Yes.
wife I go to clubs, but I don't go to find
Sex.
Yes, full disclaimer. Back in the days, yes. As a single man, you go to a club
to find a
to
chick.
find someone to have sex with that night.
So are we talking about hollering at girls just at a club, or just hollering at girls, period, wherever you find
At
them?
a club.
Oh,
At a club
I mean-
is where you run into the competition with bros.
So that's the random that we talking about.
Right.
So
Right.
again,
Yeah, free
if
for
it's a
all.
random, yeah, that's free fall.
For real.
So if you step to her, she put you down, she turn you down. and then-
Next.
so I can step to her?
Yes.
No problem.
Absolutely.
I'll
Nah,
tell you
bro.
what she like.
She don't
Right
know
after
yet.
we
Absolutely.
bros?
She may not
Bro,
know yet.
we gonna go back to our bachelor pad, and she gonna see, oh, I curved that nigga 20 minutes before you.
Yeah, that's on her.
We gotta support each other though. If she turn
That's
me
on
down, I'll be
her.
like, bruh, she a student. Dog.
Because
Go
this is
holler at her.
because this is a random. It's different if you saying I like this girl.
I could have liked her. You didn't give me a chance to.
See, now you're not just being real.
To me,
This
to
is
me,
a random.
Love at first sight.
Love at first sight face.
To me-
Star-crossed lovers. My fault.
to me,
Go ahead.
we're in that point. We're establishing territory. So this woman in the black dress, that belongs to me for this evening.
Absolutely.
Everybody else,
Nah.
I'm sorry, fellas.
Nah.
If I know you, we're in the same tribe. That kill over there is me.
So don't
If you
make it
kill her,
move.
yeah.
Yeah,
If you get it,
the
yes.
kill.
Yo,
I need
look at how
time.
y'all talk about women. Get the kill. Yo.
Because
This is-
see the problem is because y'all making it a random. If it's just a pure random, I don't know this girl from Adam.
We both don't know.
We both don't know her.
Somebody
You just
gotta get
hollering at her for the first time.
But but I guess it depends on you and your bro's relationship. Like,
I agree with
like
that,
if
for sure.
it's you and your boy and y'all used to like this tag team style of mentality.
Nah,
like,
but I'm not talking about tag team.
No, I'm not talking about running train.
You
I'm
sound
talking about like
I'm not talking about. Why you keep saying that?
no. I'm talking
Put
about
words in my mouth.
my fault. No, but listen, what I'm saying is like if y'all like, oh, okay, damn, I tried her, but she looks good, so you should like try. Like if that's your relationship, then nobody's gonna get offended.
So you're saying that if you see a random in the club, you hollered at her,
And
you
you
got
fail.
turned down, your boy can't holler at her no more?
I'm not
My
gonna-
friends,
I didn't
no.
get turned
That is not in
down.
bro code. I didn't read
I didn't
that.
get turned down
I'm
until
playing the long game.
until she leaves the club.
But you stopping my blessing
What?
after she turned you down.
You're a blessing.
Blessing.
She's
Yeah.
not. She's not gonna like you.
She was
She
here
won't
for
like you.
If
no.
she don't like me, she ain't gonna
She not
like
gonna
you,
like
and that's
you.
on
Right.
that's on everything.
God put her there for me, and you just went first by mistake.
Wow.
And to me, this like this
need
kind
guts.
of this kind of speaks to like the opposite. So like dirty Mackin. So say boom, another part of the what we're speaking about is like say I approached her, she's not interested in me. A violation I think is me then saying, oh, you can't, my friend, no, he sucks. Trust me, he's breath stinks. He doesn't shower as he should.
Hey, first
Like,
of all,
you know that's
First of all,
Yeah, that's
she's
horrible.
filthy for asking me about my friend after you just curved me. Don't you dare ask me
no, I'm
about
saying
my
like
friend.
if
Yeah, I
he
don't think
approaches
that's what
her,
you're talking about.
if he approaches her afterwards and she likes him, he goes to the bar and tries to get a drink. Then I step in like,
Step
oh,
in.
are you sure you don't want me? Because he's terrible. Trust me.
He's
See,
worse
yeah,
than I am.
That
is
violates bro code.
To the
T,
max.
to the T,
100%.
yeah, absolutely. 'Cause,
Stuff like that has happened to me. Like I was hollering at a girl and I'm just talking. Bro come in and say, introduce himself as Dr. Such and Such. And she's like, ooh, doctor. And she's not even looking at me. I'm like, bro, I'm in the middle of talking to her, bro. Now you violating bro
Wait,
code.
do you
right
know
there.
him?
Yes, I know him. I said the
Damn.
bro, the homie.
Oh,
I am Dr. Such and Such. What is your name?
Damn, that's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Ain't it?
Fuck what that nigga talking
But then
about. Listen
again,
to me.
that's going for what you just said previously.
No,
Yeah,
it's
it's a
not.
free for all. It's just a random.
That's so. What I said is when you holler at her, you fail. I could holler at her now because this is a random.
Right.
I would not, if you're hollering at a girl, I would not step to that same girl at the same time.
Okay.
You
I see
didn't-
what you're
you didn't
saying.
have the
You wait till
opportunity to
after.
fail.
I've done that.
If you fail, then yeah, you don't know her. You can't have no feelings about it. Like, oh man,
She hurt me. That means
I
you
lost
hurt
the
too
love of
for
my
me.
life. Nah,
Yo, that's fucked
No, I
up.
feel
That's
like
not
that
bro
happens
code.
though. I feel like it happens.
like
Like
you get hurt. That
let's say me and you were chilling. It's happening in real life. Me and you chilling, and a female walk up. We both want to holler at her.
mm-hmm.
We both step. We tell her like, hey, you know what's up,
Okay.
and let her choose. It's the woman's choice in the
Let
end.
her choose.
I agree,
Yeah.
but that's different from what Dan
Let the
talking
woman
about.
choose.
I agree. If a woman step to all of us and we're having a conversation,
No.
and she chooses.
She comes over, and we both want to holler.
That's what I just
Then
said.
we let
If
her
she-
choose.
yeah, exactly.
No. I agree with that because if we all having a conversation, because I've had group discussions where it's like two dudes and like one chick or whatever that we
Exactly.
met like in that place or whatever, and we're all
Right.
talking, we having a group conversation, and then you can see as the night is going on that
Right.
like she's
Feeling
close,
somebody
feeling
else,
somebody
yeah.
the most.
Exactly.
But I'm saying like two things. If she let her choose, I'm 1,000% with y'all.
1000%
I'm
on
with
that.
y'all. I'm with y'all with
Right.
that. But like, if she chooses somebody and then bro goes to the bathroom, I'm like, yo, why you fucking with this nigga? Like,
Exactly.
you really don't know.
So that's what
dirty
I would
Mackin.
not do.
Yeah, that's it.
I
Okay,
would not do
But
that.
no, I'm with y'all. Choosing like that, I agree with you. She should choose in that situation because that is what y'all would say free for all.
Exactly.
Yes, and in that situation, I would agree that if she chooses one, you have to oblige and be like, all right, you know what, I got to fall back
Exactly.
because this is not. And I could just be the friend. I could be the wingman, which is I think is another
Oh yeah, that's
aspect
right in
of
the
it.
same
right, like wingman and is.
Oh,
I
you
mean,
got to be the wingman.
You have to be the
wingman.
wingman.
That's like
bro.
Gotta
that's
be
like
the
top
wingman.
2 bro code rules. Like wingman, no matter what. Like if you go to the club with your boy or wherever, like it don't even got to be held
Anywhere.
to the club.
Right.
Only anywhere you go with your boy, and he's going to meet someone there, whether you like her, whether you don't like her, whether you're attractive, whether you're not attractive. Yo, you better put in work.
Exactly. I
Right.
feel like I'm wingman number 1.
Oh, you have
Really?
some legendary
Yes.
wingman
That's what's
days
up.
What? All the time, bro.
Yeah.
all the time, really.
All the time.
That's really honorable.
What you talking about? Yeah.
I don't know if you're a good wingman though. dog.
No, why you say that?
Why
Why you say that?
I put you on females and like your focus is very small. Like,
But that's not wingmaning.
but it's like I put you on a woman, and it's like she's here for you, but then you
That's
look
not
at
wingmaning.
I got
It's
you,
not, but it's
that's
kind of
not
the same
wing-
thing. Because
No, it's not. Not even close.
Bro,
No.
I mean,
You trying to put me down with somebody.
Yeah, that's
and
something
if I'm
different.
not interested,
Oh, I
or
didn't
if
know
I'm
you-
just playing, or if I'm like, I'm dilly dallying.
I didn't know you wasn't interested, but
But
I
I'm just
hold
saying,
it.
I'm just throwing things out there. I'm not
Right,
saying
right.
that was the situation.
No,
It's-
wingman in the sense that like I
No,
am
know
going
you're
to see
taking
the
them-
chick.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, and he's just like the friend there to distract them, just to like.
That's
fucking,
wingman.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
That is what I'm good at. But if you're trying to put me down with somebody and I'm
Yeah, you don't
fumbling
like
it out,
them?
just
Nah, fuck that.
Yeah, maybe.
if I fumble it for whatever reason, I fumble it or I throw it away or whatever, that's
on
not
you.
wingman.
I
That's
know
on
it's not
me.
wingman. I feel like that's kind of like the same instance. If I put you
No.
on,
No.
I hear
and
what you're
I'm giving you
saying.
a focus to like look out, and you just completely be like, "Fuck that shit."
Yeah, but that's again.
I hear you.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Yeah.
So wait, Tony,
doesn't
you
break-
offended by that?
I
Like,
wasn't
because
offended.
see, what the fuck?
I was like, "Bruh."
You're making me look bad.
You're making me look bad.
what the fuck?
What the part of the
be
bro
like,
code is
dog.
that?
Yeah, that's not
No,
part of
she's
bro.
asking for you, bruh. And
But in that same breath, hating on your man's success. So if you holler at a girl and you are successful, but you want that girl too, you're like, let me say something to put him down after he's won. That's crazy
that's
to
the
me.
same shit we were just saying.
Dirty
Wait,
Mac.
say that. Say that one more time.
One more
Like
time.
if you do holler at her and he's successful, but then your
You.
man's
You holler at her and you're successful.
I holler at her, you whoever,
and
but
I slide in.
and bro slide in after you've already won and you know it, but just to be, nah, bro got it. I think I could snatch her from him.
No, that's dirty. Dog.
That's,
Oh, that's
super
very
dirty.
dirty. Yeah, that's very
We need a name
dirty,
for that
right.
one too. You called the other one Dirty Mac.
Dirty Mac.
Dirty Mac.
What-
I don't
what's
know
that
that.
one?
I
What,
don't know
Dirty
what that
Mackin?
one is.
No. What's this one?
That's got to be like some third tier dirty Mac.
That's
That's the
third.
next level. Like
Yeah, that's
you
something.
know he's in there. You know she likes him, and you're going out of your way. Like, oh, let me take him away because I can't do that. You are not
Exactly.
my friend. You are
Exactly.
return to sender.
I had to really talk to a homeboy for that.
Mm-hmm.
For real.
What'd you tell him?
I was like, bro, you can't put me down just because I got this girl, but you want to say how you're better than me in some kind of way.
Oh, that's dirty
Oh,
Mac.
that's dirty Mac,
Yeah.
and that's hate, and that's like
No, but I already got her. So the thing is, at least how I understood it, dirty macking is why you're hollering.
Trying to
I'm talking
holler
about,
at
I already got it.
It's kind of another
No.
level of it. Like it's
Yeah.
like
I agree with that.
It's
That's
the,
to
yeah.
the
Like-
next power.
I guess to me, like what I was thinking about Dirty Mackin is, I think it's all inclusive. So it's like, say you have someone already,
Yeah.
and then you have her. It's established. Boom, this is my girl. Then friend or otherwise, probably a friend goes up to her like, oh man, does he treat you well? I could treat you better than that. I could like that's Dirty Mackin to me.
Absolutely,
dirty.
Yeah.
absolutely.
That's
That's
beyond.
nasty.
Yeah.
All that shit is nasty. Like,
So when you get when you get the girl and that's your girlfriend for a little bit, if they break up, how long after can you get with that girl, or if at all?
I think that's just a
Can you-
conversation, dog. It has to be a conversation between you,
you,
and
you
your
gotta
boy,
know your
man.
boy. Yeah,
She's
you
dead.
gotta know your boy.
She's finished. She's
So-
done.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you
She's
say
off
it's
limits.
finished. and you-
Oh, she's off limits to everybody, even if you just beat.
He said girlfriend though. That's
Oh,
the thing.
girlfriend.
Yeah,
No, girlfriend
girlfriend.
off limits.
Girlfriend's tough.
Well,
for how long?
for
I
me,
don't think it's a length.
for me, I don't think it's a limp because the limp is zero to me. Is as soon as it's been established. Hey, friends, this is my girlfriend. This is my whatever, and we've been together for 1
Whatever.
week to 1 year. We break up. Not only is she off limits to you to wife to court. Don't even speak to her no more.
Oh shit. Oh
Oh.
yeah, because I mean,
Dead ting. A dead ting.
Did I meet her through you or?
Yes, of
yes,
course.
you
obviously.
married her.
Yeah.
Does that matter?
Yes, that does matter. It absolutely
Yeah.
does
If
matter.
this is my friend before you, it's probably my friend.
If
after
it's
you,
my
too.
sister, or like what the fuck, you know what I mean? Like, then obviously, I'm still speak to her. But if it's like, if I met her, like, hey guys, this is,
But what if you're married? If
I-
you're married, can your bro holler at your ex-girlfriend?
Oh, if
look
you're
at the
married?
silence. Yeah,
Oh.
if you're now married, can your homeboy holler at
that's
your
'cause
ex-girlfriend?
to me,
Same rules apply.
once you're married, no, I think it's different. Once you're married, it's
gotta
you
forget
don't
about
you don't have
everybody
no
else.
exes. Like everything,
Yeah.
everything else behind you is they don't even count.
Slate clean.
You start at zero.
What y'all saying sounds good.
No, I'm telling you.
When
So how would you feel then?
I don't know. I would think the same rules apply. Like my
No.
dogs can't be like you're old. But I guess when you marry, I guess it doesn't matter when
Yeah.
you
Can't
marry.
be
Like
concerned.
It doesn't. I don't even.
You can't be
Yeah.
concerned with what the next man do with your.
because it's
ex.
like, why you
whatever.
mad? What you mad for?
Yeah.
You still like
Be
you
happy
still
for 'em,
thinking about
honestly.
that old thing? I
Right.
mean,
Once-
Shit's weird.
Once
but
you're married, it's like everything. You start at zero. So everything before you is don't.
it's removed.
Like me, I don't even say I have exes. I don't even know what to consider them.
right.
They just, you know what I'm saying? Like,
like
yeah,
that.
it's just
My
No, I
slate
like that.
clean.
yeah.
I have my wife and that's it. Go be blessed.
That's it. Yeah, I've had my wife. I've always had her. I've always been
Yeah,
dating
when
her.
you're born
from-
again, though. That's what happens when
Word.
you're married.
No, that's actually a good analogy. That's
Born
probably
again
like the
man.
best way to put it. You're kind of born again when you're a new man when you married.
Yeah.
So okay, so that wipes the slate clean for you. Now, what about your bro's wife? Let's say you know something about your bro's wife. You heard it after they're married. Like, yo, bro.
Nah.
Do
can't
you want somebody to tell you? Like your home? No, not somebody. Your homeboy.
to tell me something about my wife before she got married?
Correct.
That's just kind of the
No.
same thing.
No,
Like,
that's just
why
that.
do-
That's just
why do I
like
want to
saying,
know?
like,
If you
I already
never-
married her, dog. Like,
so it don't matter.
there's
no
nothing
more?
but problems when you open that up for no reason. That's just dead already.
For sure, yeah. See, that to me, you telling me would violate bro code to me.
Why you
Right.
say that?
Like that one is inappropriate because how you know this information,
Somebody told you.
whatever,
Yeah.
boom. But you telling me that does what?
No, so that's the point. I want to know from you. What does it do for you?
It doesn't see what I think is a violation. Like it doesn't enhance my my current space. Like I said before, like violating bro code is when you violate the space, this box that I've built.
Right.
Right. So if you tell me that hey, did you know your wife in college got ran on a train by the
Right.
alphas?
yeah, no, then you
Like-
just shitting on me. Like
Right.
you really just trying to like
You
get
dirty
one
man.
over on me. Yeah, yeah.
You
It's
dirty
something
man.
filthy that you're doing. That's not good. You're
that's
not
not
helping
good.
me. It doesn't hurt me. Like that's still my wife. You just want me to know this information. Like what am I gonna do with it? You know it's not gonna make me feel any better. Like what I'm gonna say? Like oh damn, what you was doing before me? Like that's a whole like you're creating problems in my home. Who would do that?
Like all you're doing is destroying our relationship. Because now I'm looking
Or
at
trying
you
to.
sideways.
Or
Like,
trying to.
You come bring the information. It's like what? What are you doing?
All right.
Right.
So then, does it change if it's something your homeboy seen your wife do after you're married?
Oh, actively. Okay. See, now that's
Different.
That's different. That's,
That's
a different.
Absolutely. If
space.
it's something in one day, like you want to know now, like
Like he see your wife cheating. And
Correct.
Should
Yeah.
he come back and tell you what he's saying?
Would you want your homeboy to tell you that?
my homeboy, yes.
Everybody else got silent. Like I got to think about that.
I would want my wife to tell me. That's the truth.
But what about your boy though?
He would be in the middle of some shit he doesn't want to be in.
He would be in the middle of it. Why? That's
Because
your boy.
He's the bearer of information. He's
No,
the messenger.
yeah,
So
but
you
that's
gonna
your
kill the
boy.
messenger?
No, because at this point, like what Tony's saying is like the burden is now on him, the homeboy, the bearer of information. To one, you have to be accurate.
Yeah.
Right. Like, how do you know what you saw? Is what you saw correct?
Right.
That's a
So
good question.
you, right, like you saw. Okay, you tell me. Oh, I saw your wife with this dude at this place.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what did you see?
Okay, so let's get a little bit more specific then. So let's say hypothetically he comes to you like your homeboy comes to you like, yo, I saw your wife kissing this dude in the mouth at this place on this day.
Would you want your boy to know? Oh, excuse me.
Would you want him to say
tell
that to you?
That's a tough spot for him.
For me,
Why,
yes.
Why is it for him? Like I don't think it would be a talk because immediately I'm gonna ask my wife, well, where were you this day at this time? She's gonna say I don't know. In her mind, she's gonna know where she was and what she was doing that day and that time.
For me, y'all know where I stand with that.
I don't.
And
Where do you
for
stand?
me, if you see my wife hugging on somebody longer than 4 seconds, you don't have to tell me. You go up to her. Hey, excuse me, who's this?
Who is this? What are you
Madam,
doing?
who's this?
Madam,
You just introduce
know somebody.
Just introduce yourself. Hey, what's up, wife? Hey, what's going on? Who this? Oh, okay, y'all. Oh, okay, cool.
Oh,
yeah.
how's Mike doing? What's going on?
Right, exactly. That's it. All you gotta do is just introduce yourself to that equation.
Yeah.
Now the burden's on her.
Her. It's not
Right.
on you.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
So
say
okay.
something.
But check it. If you do that, she doesn't say anything to you as your homeboy. I shouldn't tell you.
No, you should. But me coming
what I
up,
think.
me going up to said wife and telling her I'm here, I see what just happened. You know, I'm going to your husband to say this. That's why I'm coming and acknowledging you.
Because then that puts you in a bad spot as a friend if it never comes up. Because now it's like if she doesn't say anything and you never say it,
That's
and
why
then I end
I
up
would.
finding up and
That's
I find
why.
out,
Right.
everybody's gonna get.
I
it now.
agree, and that's why I would say something. If I go up to your wife and I acknowledge myself when I see her doing something she shouldn't be doing,
Right.
yo, you got like 20 minutes.
Oh,
to
And
tell
that's what
this
everybody agrees on.
Right.
I think if you just see it, don't say nothing to them and just go in secret to your boy, then it's like, what the fuck?
I
Like,
still would do it, whether I approach them. Me personally, and that's what I would want y'all to do for me.
Oh, I've been in this exact situation. One of my friends.
You and I was in this situation. If you remember, it was a while ago. We was at a club. We seen a girlfriend of a friend, and we was like, yo, this chick is with a dude. And we called that dude immediately
Okay.
while in the club.
I think we're saying the same thing. Then.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
is it okay? Because you just went girlfriend, and I was
That was
gonna
a
actually
girlfriend,
follow up with
right.
that.
Go ahead.
Like, so is it a difference between girlfriend and wife? Like, do you think it's
For
like a
me, no.
Okay, nah, because I agree with you because
For-
I think it's the same.
For me, I think it's a bit different. Like if it's my girlfriend, who cares? You know, my
Fool.
wife. No,
Nah,
again,
come
my,
on, dog.
my wife.
This nigga
again,
tripping, fool.
my wife.
Come on, dog.
You go up to her, you
Sigh.
grab her by the neck if you have to. Ma'am, excuse me, let's talk in this corner. My girlfriend.
Depends on how serious of a girlfriend.
All right,
You know what I mean?
I don't care.
2 months. 2 months versus 2 years is a lot.
Oh yeah,
You
2
know what I mean?
months. Don't tell your
I'm
homeboy
gonna
that
tell y'all
his
right
girlfriend
now.
is cheating. What?
Yeah, you
If
see
it's-
my girl. If you see my
ridiculous.
goldfish cheating, you tell me immediately.
If it's
Exactly.
if it's my girlfriend, she probably cheating on me anyway. I'm probably cheating on her. You know what I mean?
What?
Like,
Yo,
whatever.
I want to know.
yo.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
want to know. No,
No,
I need
like,
to know this.
My wife, you tell me. Like that's
I want to know.
crazy.
Period, bro.
But just be sure.
To
But
me,
just know-
if you the homie, you got to tell me.
For sure. But just know as the friend, you got a lot of baggage coming your because now if you give that information, you are the person who destroyed maybe this relation. Not you're not responsible for destroying it, but you brought the information that destroyed it. It's a
No.
lot for the friend
It's
to hold
difficult.
to me, though.
I don't agree with that. I
think
don't
it's a
agree with
lot.
that at all. That you don't put none of that on your friend. If I'm thinking about my real homeboys, like my real
Exactly.
close people, like y'all. If you came to me and you told me that like you saw my girl cheating, I'm not gonna hold anything against you because you're
I
my
agree.
boy. I trust your word. I trust you. Period.
It
I
goes.
agree.
See, to me, it goes both ways. Like, I have two examples of this. Like one happened to me, one happened to my wife. Actually, like the first one happened to me was I was dating a woman and somebody that I knew that she was cheating on me at the time, and when I found out, he was like, "Whew." And I could tell you that I knew. I'm like, "Why didn't
Oh,
you tell me at the
shit.
time?" He was like, "One, the person that he knew, the person that she was cheating with, he knew, but even before that, he was like, it's none of my business."
Ah,
So
Play the neutral.
play it neutral. And the other example was like, my wife knows that she saw infidelity happening somewhere, and she took a picture of it and sent it to the friend. And then the friend said, "Why you hating?" And they
shit.
stopped being friends.
That's women, though.
From that day.
sometimes.
Nah, not just women. I
Yo,
had a former
no.
boss. I had a former boss who literally said to all of us when we were just having a candid conversation, if you see my wife cheating, don't tell me, because he's going to break up with his wife, and then he's going to hold you in some kind of way. Like he's going to, what's that word, bro?
Accountable.
Not accountable. He's going to resent you for
we're
the
gonna
fact
resent you for telling
that
them.
you told him.
And that goes back to my point when I said bringing that information, you hold a lot.
So you got to know your man.
So
you
y'all
gotta
know your man.
So y'all never took a picture of like someone cheating and send it to like.
Me,
No,
nah.
sir.
Thankfully, I've never been in that situation to
No,
have to
sir.
do that.
No, sir.
Except
no,
for
sir.
that one time with me.
I know for a
Yeah,
fact.
Mike.
I will tell my boy if I see anybody cheating on them, like I'm gonna tell them immediately. Immediately, no matter what, wife, girlfriend, whatever the fuck. Well, not whatever the fuck. 'Cause if y'all just smashing, then who gives a fuck? You know, she's probably fucking too.
But
so.
to me, that
Still
speaks.
tell me.
That speaks to
no,
like.
dog.
So
Why
come
not?
on, get the fuck out of here.
So then,
Nothing.
what
That's
about
gossip, then.
the opposite of that then? So say with your boys, I think we've established what we would do. But what if it's like we all have platonic women that we're friendly
Women
with,
friends,
close to,
okay.
yeah, like that we have no interaction with, or I mean, excuse me,
no sexual.
interaction with, right?
Okay.
So if you saw one of their boyfriends stepping out on them, what would you do?
I think the bro code still exists
Right.
for the man.
Even though you don't know him?
Even though you don't know him,
Right.
it's still a thing of integrity towards
with you.
another man. It's just weird. It's like a man law. You don't snitch on another man.
So for me, I would disagree, and I would disagree for a couple of reasons. One, I think it depends on the level of relationship I have with that girl. For some homegirls, bro code in my mind extends. Two, bro code and man law to me personally are not necessarily the same thing. For me, I take bro code like for my bro. I take man law for how I would just treat some random dude. So if it's my homegirl, my tight homegirl, which I do have a couple of,
Your best friend, your
if,
bestie.
if that's my best friend, my female best friend, and I see her boyfriend or husband cheating, I don't know that dude. I'm gonna tell her.
Wow.
I would,
Nah.
because I don't know him. That's not,
No
that's
way.
not the bro. I understand man code, or excuse me, man law. In certain instances, man law would apply with somebody I don't know. But in that instances, I gotta tell
Nah,
her.
I wouldn't tell her.
Because I would
like,
want her to tell me.
Because even if you tell her, she's going to resent you for it. She's going to be angry with you like, oh, why you ain't mind your business? That's just his classmate. Like, why
See,
you
but that's not
coming to me with that?
everybody.
You starting drama.
So that's not everybody. Like when I said with my former boss, he feels a different way than we feel about our homeboys telling us if our woman is cheating. So not every female is gonna resent you for saying, "Yo, my dude is cheating." You just gotta know your homegirl, and you gotta know your homeboy too. You got to know when to do that and when not to do it.
For me, it's like if
no way.
I hear, and I do hear what you're saying, and I just think that if I saw like my my homegirl's boyfriend out sliding, man, it's man, God be with y'all.
Yeah, because it's none of my business. Like I would in that situation, I would play my own. I would mind my own, and that's kind of like sexist a little bit. Because if it was my dog or my homeboy, I would do that. But if it was my homegirl, like I couldn't, because like that kind of goes against the grain a little bit. Like yo, this nigga doing what he doing. Like what I'm gonna be like? Oh hey girl, like I just seen your man out here sliding on you.
So
like,
yeah, I see what you're saying, and I would agree for certain people, but I have maybe like one or two close female friends that I would apply bro code to them. Outside of that,
because they're the bros to you.
Yeah,
they're the bros. Okay,
pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm rooting for the guy at all costs.
Wow.
Oh, no, I don't agree with.
I mean,
I'm not. No,
Truly
Exactly what
shameless.
we're saying. though.
absolutely not.
If he's not like
shameless.
abusive, if he's
Right.
not beating you and such, then I mean,
It's not my business.
yeah, it's not.
Now
'cause-
my business is one thing, but saying I'm rooting for the guy in all causes is something different.
If you're
I agree with
essentially
that.
not telling her, then you're rooting for him.
No, I'm not rooting for him. I'm staying out of it and minding my own. I'm
Right.
not saying like I hope he gets away with that. I'm not saying like,
No, no.
you are doing good out here. Keep doing the good
All right,
work.
what about your sister? Ooh,
That's
why
blood,
people get
bro.
silent with that
That's
one?
family's thicker than bro code, dog.
Nah.
Is it?
No.
I'm tripping.
See, I hear you, but so my problem with what you're saying, it doesn't seem consistent with your homegirl and the way Mike said it, your best friend homegirl.
Yeah.
That's not my sister.
Your best
though.
friend that's a woman.
Your best friend that's a woman.
Your family overrides everything to me.
So you jump
so you're
on the
not gonna
phone
root,
quick
but
fast
you
forward
just
if you
said
see your
I'm always rooting for the dude.
Yeah, but we're
But
not
now
responding.
it's-
Now
yeah.
the
Now
family's
there's
the
an
trump
exception.
card, though.
Yeah, well, there's exceptions to everything.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
there's
of
exceptions
course.
to everything. But I mean, I just feel like, but if it's your sister's husband, but if it's your sister boyfriend, you'll get on there, you tell him immediately like,
Sister's boyfriend is nothing to me. I don't give a damn about those dudes. You know what I mean? That's first and foremost.
Oh, like sister's
Yeah,
husband.
but the husband,
Okay,
I probably
okay,
have to sit on.
okay.
I'll probably sit on that and think about it. Me saying this would destroy their marriage and their kids' relationship with their father.
Hey.
Do I hold this one? Do I step to him and just be like, bro,
I would step
I see
to
what's
him.
going on. You got to chill out.
Right. I think
So
that's
I still
to me-
protecting her in the sense.
to me that's the best way to do it. Like approaching him like, look, man, one, you're putting me in a very difficult position.
Right.
I need you to fix this, tighten this shit up. If you're going to cheat, how the hell am I knowing about it?
Right.
Be
Right.
more discreet. Be a better person. Not
Yeah.
cheat if you on your wife. But if you have to, and if you do,
If you have to.
I mean, if you got
no,
if
son,
that
niggas
itch,
can't help it.
if the vows didn't mean that much to you, okay. But just man, take it to Okeechobee, take it to fucking,
Right.
So once
do something.
you've done that, do you then tell your sister yes or no?
No, I
No,
think
you
if you
give it
step
time.
to him, that was a like big step for
Right.
you to like go and step to him because like
So then what happens if your sister finds out that you knew? You knew.
You can talk to your sister about
Hypothetically.
it.
you can talk to her
Like,
and you can even explain the whole thing. You can explain to her
Yeah,
how
like,
you went to go talk to him. Like
Yeah.
that's your family.
I tried to
You
clean
would
it up
know
already.
exactly.
Yeah, I think you've done your due diligence. In
And
that
they
situation.
do put you in a very awkward predicament. Said husband
that's
will put
awkward.
you in a very nasty position, like fool. And I think he just hit it right on the head. How the hell do I know about it? Like what the fuck? Like you being real sloppy out here. Then like I mean you shouldn't be doing that if it's all that.
That's crazy.
It is, man. I mean, I think it's just like, so again, between the men that you do know and the men that you don't know, we all have like this understanding that, hey, man, don't step on this, don't cross this line, and I won't cross that line. Whether I know you or not, I think is what
Right.
we're kind of alluding to. Whether we agree or disagree, that there's certain lines that men just do not cross. Period.
Amongst each
true.
other, yeah,
Amongst
yeah,
each other.
amongst each
So,
other in the world.
Is it crossing the line if your homeboy holler at your sister?
Oh no, because you
Not
could
necessarily.
have a good.
Intention. Like,
Yeah,
he
he could
could
be-
have
right.
like as long as he's not shitting on her, because like if it is your sister, you would think that she has a good head on her shoulders. She was raised in like you were, like she has a brain of her own. She can like decipher like you know what I mean, like what's good for me, what's not for me, what I want, what I don't want, like and then
Nah, I don't give a fuck.
Okay. Okay.
Like,
Okay.
my sister becomes your sister, is how I say it.
So
If me and you are cool
Oh,
like
okay.
that, bro, like you cannot be in my house, me and you playing video games, and you just watching my sister, bro. That's what's gonna be going in my head this whole time. You've been
but
plotting.
at the same time,
I
if
don't
that's
give a
your homeboy, you respect them, you
Nah, I'm
trust
okay.
them, you like
No, because I have a lot of shit at like.
Okay, so
slimy
you don't-
homeboys too. Like,
you think your
okay.
homeboys are shitty then?
no, not at all. But at the same time, No, it's crossing the line.
I see what
Don't
you're
date
saying.
my sister.
I can see what you're saying. Like
I'm not good with that.
We've been in this space together.
Again, I
Like,
don't have
yeah.
a sister really.
Yeah.
So like,
You
it's
know
not-
me throughout my whole life. Usually, most of my homeboys. You know what I mean? Like, you know the ins and outs of me. You know my secrets. You know, like, we're too close for you to go date my sister. Like, come on, bro.
But
Fair.
what if just how you were getting close and they was getting close too, and they like, well, this is a woman. You know, it's hard out here to date. Like
No,
maybe
no.
they had a
I just-
connection.
3
think-
billion women in the world.
Yeah.
Go find another one, bro.
I gotta understand what
funny.
he's saying. Like he probably feels like it's deceptive in some
Definitely.
senses. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because once he slide on your sister, that's like
Slide on your
Right.
sister. Look
That's
how
a
you people
conflict
talk.
of interest.
Listen,
it's a conflict of
no.
interest.
What if he wants to get married? What if they like star-crossed lovers,
It
like the
shouldn't even got to
Titanic?
that point,
Yeah,
though.
maybe.
It shouldn't have got to that
No,
point.
when you start feeling like you in love, it's a lot of stuff happens before you start feeling like you in love.
Facts.
Like that stuff shouldn't even happen
Facts.
But why shouldn't it? That's why I'm not understanding. Why shouldn't it happen?
because my sister's off limits.
Why?
Because she's family to you. Listen,
She's not family to me.
She should be.
We're bros.
If
That's
we're-
it. Like,
If we're tight like that and we're considered and we're bros, that's your sis.
So can he talk to you about your sister? Like if you like the way homies might talk to their homies about what's going on in their relationship. Can he now then
really,
talk to you?
no,
about
you
your
know
sister?
he can't. It
So
really
then why can't he
depends.
holler at you? I'm not saying, but I'm just asking.
You said why can't he holler? Because
he
he can't
can't-
talk to her,
if
talk
he
to you
can't-
about her.
Exactly, because he could do that with every other female. Why is it different now? Because
Okay,
you're
she-
saying it doesn't matter.
No, he's. Oh yeah. I mean, to me, it just starts from the initial conversation, what the intentions are. Like if I feel like
Yeah.
I've been deceived, and then you just kind of went around my back, and you've been, then that's a little bit weird. But if you're like, hey man, I think I have interest in your sister.
And I think she has interest in me. There
Like-
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nah,
Well-
just avoid it. Just avoid it.
Okay.
That's funny.
Okay.
But I do like and appreciate what you're saying about coming to me and stepping to me about
And
it.
say something like
That's way better than going
the
behind my
deceptive
back.
thing. I get it. Like if y'all been sneaking around and y'all been doing whatever, like nah. But
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
Like at that point, I don't feel like I've been disrespected. That I feel
Not
like
at
you
all.
took the proper channel. You came to me
Right.
as her, in a sense, protector. Whether I'm her older or younger brother.
You
that-
still a brother. Like
I'm
you're
still
still
a
like
brother.
there's still that level of respect there, and
Right.
I think niggas would appreciate that because you come in like, you know what I mean? Because you gonna say some shit like, all right, just don't try my sister, and I'm gonna have to kick your ass. Then you
I
gonna be
think you
like,
gotta
all
shoot
right,
me a fade when you decide to like her.
okay. So immediately you like her, you gonna be
Yeah,
like, you're gonna
nigga, what?
announce the octagon ring.
Nigga, what?
All
The fuck
right.
you talking about?
But you know why? Because of that conflict of interest. Because a whole bunch of things go with bro code that now that goes out the window now that that's your sister. Because, hey, you with some girl that's not my friend, I could cover for you. But now that that's my sister, I can't cover for you. Like let's say you go out, you hollering at some girls or you dancing on some girls, and the girl, like your girl was like, where were you last night? You and I could have like a code word like, yo, if you call me flip flops, and I'm gonna say whatever. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be like, yo, nah, we was at a game, we were at playing spades or whatever. But we can't do that when it's your sister.
So you people are planning deceit. That is what you are doing.
That's a part of bro code.
It is. It is.
Y'all ain't never had codes with your homeboy?
I didn't have
I
no
think it's
literal
just-
codes
Yeah,
like
it's
that,
just
but
like if I text you, and
It
be
wasn't like
were we
pineapples.
together?
It wasn't nothing crazy.
secret word.
Niggas know. If nigga asks you, hey, when we together today? You already know, bro.
Why are you asking me that?
Like, we already know.
See, when you say that, then you like
Oh.
towing
No,
it
no, no.
off.
I'm not saying why are you asking me that, but I'm saying like in my head when I say why are you asking me
Right.
that, I know that's a signal
Right.
to me.
Okay,
I don't
got
say
you. Cover.
hippopotamus and then you say, oh, that is the one.
to me, that causes me too much anxiety. So what I'm gonna do is, if you be like, yo, I'm calling you, my girl on the phone, I'm like, oh, I gotta call you back.
Right.
That's messed up.
Don't even pick up.
I'm not even. Yeah. Like
That's
if
messed
your
up.
lady ever calls me, I'm not gonna answer the phone. Period. Period.
Man,
If she
I
ever
would-
calls
I
me,
would
it
respect that.
depends.
and then because I'm not gonna answer, I'm gonna decline it. Then she gonna text me like, hey, Tony's in a jam. He got a car accident. Okay, then I'm gonna call you back.
No,
That
okay.
might be better though, because
Yeah.
that doesn't extend the story, the fake story that I'm trying to
Exactly.
tell.
Exactly.
You say some crazy shit, and I gotta
All right.
add it together and make it make sense.
If I say stuff like, oh no, you was at my house, and whatever.
Nigga, I was at John house, dog.
Right. Oh no, I mean John House. Yeah, see, yeah, see, I
Yeah, that's
can't.
funny.
That
I
shit
won't do
dead
that.
now.
So I won't. I just won't answer the people. Like, oh, my girl on the phone. So yeah, where we was at? Oh, I'm gonna call you back, man. I gotta wash the dishes, man. I'm sorry.
Hey, if you're gonna lie,
But see,
and you want somebody to cover for you, you got to pre-plan that, bro. You can't just set your man up
yo,
on that.
pre-planning that shit is. You see, like this is the problem. Like
This
all
is
this bro code shit. It's all
toxic.
toxic masculinity, man. That's
Super
all this
toxic,
shit.
bro.
Look at this. Yeah, we
How's
have to
that toxic?
pre-plan the lie. We have to like. It has to be predetermined. remember, you were at my house and my house only from 7 to 9. We played PlayStation from 8 to 4.
It's fucking an alibi.
Yeah, exactly. So you mean to tell me bro code doesn't dictate that you can't have an alibi for your mans?
No, bro code does. It's part of it. But I'm just saying that's toxic masculinity. That's toxic shit. That shit is not,
That's whatever, maybe, but as long as we've already said that, hey, bro code says we could do that.
Bro code says we can do that?
Yes.
I mean, okay.
You wouldn't do that?
What, pre-plan me cheating?
Pre-plan. If your man's is doing it, I'm not talking about you.
No, yeah, if it's me, like, hey, man, look, I'm going to cheat tonight. So here's what we're going to do.
That's crazy. Look how nasty that sounds.
Man.
So right now, are y'all saying that none of your mans has ever said, yo, check this out, say we was doing this tonight?
No, for sure. You gotta be.
All right,
you gotta
boom.
be careful.
No, but follow-up question. How many
Go
times
ahead.
have you done this? Because it seems like you're very how many times have you done this?
Wow. No, I'm not saying how many times I've done that, but I've had to do that sometimes, bro.
Nah, I feel you.
It'd be
I
like that
mean,
sometimes.
it do be well, I don't know.
To
but,
me, I'm just not. If I see.
But we're not going to act like I'm the only one who did it.
No. Me, I
Dudes
tell
do
you,
it in the world.
I tell you my strategy. You call me, like I just said. Oh, my girl on the phone. Yeah, so where was that? Oh, I'm going to call you back. That's it. I have no idea what to tell you.
That's
Sorry.
actually never happened. Nobody has called me with their girl on the phone wanting to verify conversation.
Oh, no.
I've had that a couple of times.
They in the car. Oh, I'm going to put your speakerphone right quick.
Why?
Yeah,
That
so hello?
definitely have happened, bro.
That's crazy.
Anytime it's like, even if you call me to ask me, like, hey, we was arguing about this. What you think about this? And she on
No,
the
I
phone,
don't know nothing about
I have
anything.
no idea.
Absolutely
No
not.
idea.
That's different.
I have no
I don't
idea.
know anything about anything. I forgot my own name.
No, and even if it's not a real argument, I'm saying if you're saying like, who was the third president of the United States, and you call me trying to verify it, man, I don't even know.
Bro, I don't know.
I don't know.
Because that's different.
I don't know.
That's completely
I'm
different.
sorry.
Because
I
you're
be
not.
looking out for the bro.
Yeah,
I'll look out for the bro.
I'd be like, oh, what he said? Oh, that sound right. But I don't
That
know.
sound right, but I don't know. You gotta
I
throw in there. I don't know.
Yeah,
That sounds.
that sound good.
See,
But
because to me, you can't say on one end I'm gonna mind my business, but on the other hand, I'm not gonna look out for my homeboy.
it's both. Both are.
It's
I think
situational.
You can do both. It's
You can
definitely
do both.
situational.
You can do both or neither. I think too. It's like, I'm gonna mind my business by looking out for you.
Nobody's like
No, but if
you
you
is one
so
direction like that.
no, I'm saying that if your man say, "Hey, I need you to cover for me right now," covering for him, you can't say, "Nah, I'm gonna mind my own business."
No, but what I'm saying is, and I understand what you're saying, but I think what I'm saying is that me covering for you is me minding my own business. That's what I'm saying. So
right,
if
and I'm
in,
disagreeing.
okay, I mean, what I'm trying to say is like, if I'm in that situation, I'm not gonna make your situation worse. Like me covering for you is not making that whatever lie you've created, whatever deception that you in that household that's kind of working or not. I'm not going to input on that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
I feel you, because even if it's not working for him, the lie he's telling, you only make it worse.
Right.
And if it is working, you can make it worse.
Right. Like me validating what you said, your girl's not gonna be like, oh, all right, cool.
Yeah, because Mike said
Oh yeah, he
Why
said,
not?
"Oh damn, you should have
'cause
been
Mike said-
started with
Mike
that."
said that. Oh, okay.
it. Mike is a liar now for the rest of his life. Like,
Right.
When the truth come out, so this is what y'all do, huh?
'Cause then
Y'all just
what's
lie
gonna-
for each other.
What's gonna happen?
I
Is
would,
your girl's just gonna frame it something else, like that nigga lying anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't even if I validate, if I say he was at this point and he went to this, and we got all the points together, you could be like, boom, I told you. She can be like, oh, you're right, babe. I'm sorry.
what color shirt Mike had on?
I can say,
Shit, that's really what it is. She gonna ask the stupidest thing in the world. I'm like, what? Huh?
What y'all
Huh?
but even if I validate all those details, she's still gonna be like,
She's still gonna continue. That's
she
not gonna make
be-
her stop.
She's not gonna be like, yeah.
So
you know
that's
what?
the reason you would not cover for your man,
That's right.
just because
The fear of
of
making
this,
it worse.
this crazy hypothetical of this.
Not crazy
point-
hypothetical.
He's saying that is
lying
covering,
is
though.
crazy.
But that's what I'm
He's
saying.
saying that is
I'm
covering
saying that
by
is
not saying
covering.
anything.
Right.
yeah,
That's my opinion.
And if so, I mean, just simply put.
just say you want us to lie
Bro,
for
you
you,
can't
bro.
call me. You can't call me, bro. You
No,
can't
no,
call me.
that's really
All right.
what you're saying.
Don't
You
call me.
When
Don't.
we,
Yeah, do
just
not
don't
call
call
me
me.
because I will not help you.
I'm not talking about me. I'm just talking about if
Uh-huh.
that's what my homeboy's doing. I'm not gonna use you in a lie. or
No,
whatever.
now you know not to.
I'm not gonna use somebody in a lie who's not gonna want to cover for
That
me.
was his first
Yeah.
mistake. No,
your
just
first,
that right
your
there.
first mistake is calling me in the first place.
That's what I'm
Right?
saying.
No. I agree. I'm saying me
Okay.
personally. That's not what I'm
Oh,
doing.
yeah.
But if you told me,
Mm-hmm.
yo, bro, we was at the club tonight, bro. I'm like, all right, fool. We was at the club tonight. That doesn't mean your girl is gonna actually call me. I'm just saying, yeah, we was at the club tonight. Like I'm not gonna be on the phone with your girl answering 21 questions. I'm just saying, hey, if you told me simply put, we was at the club tonight, as your boy, I think
I should be like I was at the
Bro
library.
code's gonna be like,
oh,
yeah,
oh,
for sure.
the club.
Okay, yeah, no. If you tell me that moment we at the club tonight, all right, we at the club tonight, cool.
Boom. That's all
But
I was saying. All the other parts, all
I
those
just want y'all to
21
know.
questions.
I just want y'all. If there is follow up, I'm gonna hang up in her face. I just want y'all to know that. Just that makes me sound like a scum. Because I don't. It's not me sounding crazy. It's just me not wanting to input myself into.
See, now that
situation.
I agree with.
Right.
Like, so the other stuff we were talking about before, I'm like, nah, it doesn't even get to that. I'm
Right,
just saying,
right.
we was at the club. Boom. Details, nah, because I think a part of bro code is your wife, your girlfriend shouldn't be addressing me. Like, I'm not gonna be addressing your wife, except for the scenario.
Wait, one minute.
Except for the scenario where you said, if I see her cheating in the act of it.
right.
But other than that, I'm not gonna be like, so where were you? I'm not gonna call her and be like, where were you? Who was this? Nah.
I'm with you.
Okay. All right. That's not where I thought you was going because I was gonna ask a follow up there.
Ask the question anyway.
No. I actually had something else though that I didn't want to ask. You know how many Eskimo brothers you have?
Nah, what's Eskimo brothers?
No, Eskimo brothers.
No, I'm saying what is, I've never heard that term. What is Eskimo brothers?
Oh, Eskimo brothers is like when you like, let's say like there's a chick that you had sex with, and another dude had sex with her.
Yeah,
that's your Eskimo brothers.
Gotcha.
Usually like it's more tight knit, like people that you know, like your homeboys, like not homeboys, but people that you know that you
Right,
see regularly in your circle. Like y'all are like Eskimo brothers.
Right.
You got a lot of them.
I have some.
Are you in a frat?
Wait, hold up. You went from one thing to another.
Oh no,
I have some, but go
It's
ahead.
kind of related.
What's
Niggas in frats
the reason you asked the question? I said I have some. Go ahead.
No, because like a lot of people, they don't know what Eskimo brothers are, or they don't care. But it bothers some people that they do have Eskimo brothers. Does it bother you?
Nah, that doesn't bother me.
So you like cool with just like having niggas that like.
So you would date a girl who's smashed one of your homies?
I think it depends. I think if you and that girl had a relationship, like we talked about earlier, I'm not finna go after somebody you were in a relationship with.
Okay.
But if you smashed before and me and that girl start talking and we feeling each other, I think that's different because at that point was y'all something serious? So I wouldn't expect you to feel a certain kind of way about it. But I would talk to that person and be like, yo, did you feel some type of way with this person? Is this awkward that I'm with that person? And if you say yes, then at that point I gotta weigh out, like, is this worth it? How do I really feel about this person?
More so about your beliefs, not necessarily about your friend and how he feels about it.
No, that's
Are
what
you
that's
okay
what I'm
with-
saying. That's what I'm saying is, for me personally, if you smash somebody first, I get to that person and I want to build a relationship with that person, then I'm gonna ask you, like, was that just a smash? Like, if in case I don't know, but just to be sure. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then if depending on what you say, then I got to think, okay, so now how do I want to move? It depends on what you say. Then I got to think to myself, based on this particular individual situation, how do I want
So it's situation by situation.
So
if
how
he
would
says,
y'all say?
if he says I just smashed the girl, you okay with you?
So then now with that particular situation with that girl, now I got to think, how much do I like this girl? What was the situation? Was it just a smash? Like, how many times was it? Like, I'll be running those things in my brain.
Damn, that's
So
a
you
lot
might
of
as well don't
computing.
even do it.
So what about you?
For you, wait, sorry, but before you go to him, for you, is there any exclusion? Is there any reason that you'd be like, all right, I'm done with her, period?
What you mean? Like, if if she smashed the homie?
Like you say, boom, we've established that she had sex with one of your friends. So then there's a list of variables that you run through afterwards.
Yes.
Is there something that automatically, like, if she says no, if there's a no to this box, are you done?
Absolutely not.
I got to think about it. I don't know off the top of my head.
If she had a threesome
she had
with
a
him.
threesome, that might exclude me because then I might be like, what type of person are you? I got to think about it because I also got to I got to weigh in how much I value the relationship I have with her.
Right. Because if you don't give a fuck, really, he's like, shit.
Maybe it really just depends on that individual situation.
Got you.
So what y'all say?
I say if you're in a fraternity.
No. Like, go ahead. Were you gonna say something?
If you smash the homie, that might be it. I don't know. That might
Automatically.
I don't know if I can do it, man. Just especially in the same circle, dog. That's tough.
To me, it's like, this is a really odd example, I think, but like, Ty was telling me about this, about the B2K Boys, right? Like, one of them, Amarion, has a baby mom. Boom, they fell out, whatever, and then they go on tour together, and then the other bandmate Fizz starts dating the baby mom. So it's like, bro. So they considered bros.
They got kids.
They have kids together. So obviously, he obviously had sex with this woman before,
Right.
and this new guy's dating your baby mama. He has no problem with it at all.
That's Uncle Daddy.
Both of them have zero problems.
I
but
guess it depends on your relationship. Like, it depends on your relationship with your boy, really, because like I think that's something that Ken just touched on. You have to talk about it first and figure out where you are with him, which is another like important bro state. You wouldn't go to the chick first. You have to go to your boy first.
Exactly.
Like, yo, because if there's
Date your
like
baby mom,
But
no,
see,
you can't
so-
date. No.
See, now what y'all talking about are two different things. Your
No.
baby moms, that's
This is an
completely
extreme-
off.
Yeah, that's very high on.
That's
like,
crazy.
That's an extreme
That's-
example.
that's an extreme
Wow.
example.
I get,
Exactly.
and
That's
maybe that's one of the points. I guess I would have.
And he does care.
He has to care.
Maybe.
Because if he removed him from the tour, he does care.
No, he removed all of them from the tour.
So he
Like,
cared.
Uncle Daddy, dog.
No,
That's funny.
but to me,
like
it's
that.
like,
Uncle Dad.
and maybe that's a variable that could have been like a permanent exclusion for you. Like, oh, y'all had sex and you have a child?
Yeah, that's
Oh.
that. What? No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
That's-
Baby
the
mama goes
basketball
without
players
saying.
did that.
Yeah.
Derek Fisher and what's the other buddy name? Light skinned dude.
Matt Barnes.
Matt
exactly.
Barnes, yeah.
And he
But-
faded him for it. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's crazy. That's
but
wild.
but they
Well
wasn't
deserved.
they wasn't friends at all.
At all.
He
But
said-
still, that
he
was
said they
that
was
was his
cool.
coach, right?
He said they was
no,
cool.
they did say that was cool. I
They
seen an
definitely
interview.
said
on
that.
Yeah,
he said
yeah.
that's and in the interview he was like, my son texted me, your friend
Derek is here. I remember seeing that.
So that's why if my
filthy.
son can say that and he's a jit, then
So-
y'all was man.
So what was he mad about?
Because that's his man. What you
Started
talking about?
Fucking his
Nah,
ex-wife.
He started fucking
His
ex-wife.
son said your friend Derek is here.
If you believe that's the first time he knew about that, that's foolish to me.
Why you say that?
You think that my ex-wife, I have 2 children with her. This is the first, and then my son texts me like, "Yo, Derek is here." That's the first time you heard about that?
No,
Come
no, no,
on,
no.
bro.
That's not.
They
That's
live
not what
in
we're
two
saying.
different places, though.
Yo, but
Yeah, I
that's
know.
not what I'm saying. You're saying something completely
No.
different.
No. What from what I understand, what you're saying is, son texts dad, "Hey, Derek is here. Your friend Derek is here," and then I'm assuming Matt Barnes was like, "Excuse me, what? I'm on the way right now."
Exactly.
Right? So that's assuming that Matt Barnes just heard about this.
For the
He
first
did.
time.
First time.
Oh, see, I don't believe that.
That's what
Why?
it said. But
So-
I can see
'Cause
why
we
he doesn't
talked about
believe that.
deceit earlier. So you mean are you now saying that your man cannot deceive you?
No. What I'm saying is like that narrative that they've portrayed, I don't believe is true.
Why?
I believe that what happened is Jit texts daddy, "Hey, daddy, Derek Fisher's here, and he's taking us to Disneyland."
Some shit like
That's
that.
what I think happened. Like he was like trying to be like, "You could be my wife's boyfriend.
But don't try to do shit
Don't
for
try
my
to be
kids.
my father's."
Right.
I mean, excuse me,
My
like
kid's
replace
father.
me.
Yeah.
And that's what I think happened.
That's true, except that that's not what Matt Barnes said.
I don't care what he said.
But I don't.
He said
think-
he didn't believe the narrative.
But
That's
I,
what it,
I don't think what you're. It doesn't make sense to me because we talked about earlier how your friend can deceive you. He can go behind your back. So there had to be a first time where Derek Fisher was there. So why can't the child text on that first time? A first time.
No,
does
it could
exist.
happen. I think he was just saying that he
Yeah,
don't
I
believe
mean,
that.
I'm not
happened.
Right,
saying-
and I'm saying you're not giving, at least to me, a good reason for why you don't, because the first time has to exist.
Because to me, I don't think, and I'm speak from the woman. I don't believe the woman is just gonna bring this man over to meet her children.
So women aren't trash.
No, of course they are. But I'm saying I don't.
Some women are trash.
Yo, you on your own line.
But
on
I
that.
just
Some
don't,
women I try.
I just don't believe
No, some
she
are.
would bring Derek Fisher over. One, without letting Barnes know, like, hey, I'm interested in this guy. He's gonna be around your children. Some women don't do that. I'm saying, but me personally, just my opinion, that I believe he knew already. Derek Fisher was like, yo, and I'm taking the kids to Disneyland for the day. Hey,
I hear you, but I
That's
don't
what
see
I think.
why. I don't see why they would lie about
The
that.
only reason I agree with Junior a little bit is because like I don't think the wife would be that complacent that to bring the man around
Right.
her kids.
Her
Like,
He
kids.
that's
already
wild.
said that people can deceive people. I don't see why now we're saying that. I don't
No,
think
no,
it's
no. Listen to
possible
what I'm
for
saying.
her to
Like
lie.
she brought the guy that all her kids know is Uncle Derek around her kids, and they're together in the living room.
Hence
kissing
why he
something.
wanted to fight, dude.
Right. So you don't think your kids will see Uncle Derek with me? Like it's
I agree.
all right. I mean,
cool.
that's all right. We'll do it.
I mean,
That's bro
shit.
code, man.
We could do that. We could do that for sure, man.
Anyways, man, that's been bro code. The Shameless Goats. I'm your boy Ken.
It's Tony.
This
the
is
one
Mike
and
as
only,
well.
baby.
And Dan the man, I'm in this thing. Thanks for listening. Next week or the week after. Whatever the fuck.
Oh, whenever it comes
Whenever it
whenever
comes
the next
again.
one comes out.
Whenever.
You'll hear it. Thanks for listening.